And welcome to the play review of informed Jonathan Walters. Plays for Stoke in the BPL. He's 6 foot tall, he's got right footed, he's got high work rates, he's got a 3-star weak foot and 3-star skills. Now looking at his in-games, his standouts are his 93 stamina, 83 strength, 82 aggression, 80 agility and 78 jumping. We've also included all of his upgrades from his non-inform as a comparison for you so you can see each individual stat increase. So you can always pause the video now if you want a closer examination of all his stats. So we were using Inform Walters as a lone striker in a 4-5-1 formation using an Irish Gold and BPL Silver mixed team. So as you can see, this is the team on screen now that we used for all the footage. So on to how we felt about Inform Walters. So he has got this inform for scoring a perfect hat-trick for Stoke against QPR. And I actually am a bit glad he did get this inform because it gives us a chance to use him, in my opinion, where he should be used as a striker up top. In Ultimate Team, it was a bit of a waste as a right midfielder out there. So starting off with his pace, we know he's not the fastest, only 69 acceleration and 70 speed, but honestly, it didn't really feel all that slow to be honest. It was pretty nippy and his dribbling wasn't all that bad either. He does have a surprising 80 agility as well, so that does help him out on the dribble. So he is pretty decent on the ball, and when you pair that with his 83 strength, it does make a pretty good target man, especially for holding up the play, keeping hold of the ball, waiting for that pass to arrive or gap to show itself. And shooting wise, I was absolutely shocked. He was just banging in the goals. He's got 76 finishing, 77 shot power and 73 long shots. And that did not match what his shooting actually felt like in game. Because he did have some really nice finishes, even outside of the box. Had some decent long ranges. And he did have a real nice finesse from outside of the box. Curls it round the keeper. Normally, even with more prolific strikers, the finesses are really off target this year. So great finishing from Walters. I cannot fault him one bit in front of goal. Does have high work rates though, so he will drop deep sometimes. Sometimes he's going to be dropping into midfield in that cam role. But I did not really find it a problem, to be honest. He does have his 93 stamina as well. So he can cope being up and down the pitch. So he's not going to be getting too tired. He's not going to be running out of energy quick. So I actually find him really fun to use, as a lot of people that you come up against, they're not really going to be expecting that much from Inform Walters when they see him on the screen, till he turns up in game and actually destroys them, which he did to a lot of teams. He was banging the goals in. Really fun player to use. So let's look at Inform Walters' performance stats. So in 7 games he scored 13 goals, only got 1 assist, but his main job is to score them goals. All stats are on the left, goals are on the right, position map shows you where the goals were scored and assists were created. So overall, I'm going to give Walters a brilliant 9 out of 10. Now, first off, he is one of those Marmite players. You're either going to love him or you're going to hate him. If he doesn't suit your play style, if you can't use those slower target men style one formation teams, then I'd probably knock it down to a 7 out of 10 for you. But I loved him and he does suit my style of play. I love playing 4-2-3-1, 4-5-1. 2 of my favourite formations, and I'm sure mine was somehow glitched as his shooting was amazing for us. I was not expecting it at all. Always nice being surprised by a player. Now depending on your pace style, if you use slower strikers, I'd recommend him. If you don't, I'd say try and avoid him. If he does drop a bit, he is still expensive at the moment. He still is 200k, which I think is too much, but I think that is a lot of the St Patrick's Day hype with the Irish tournament coming up. That is the hype keeping him higher. So finally, some positives and negatives. Positive side, he's got a great 83 strength for holding off defenders. Good stamina to cope with his work rates. He's got surprisingly good agility, 80 agility for a big man. Does make a good target man. And surprisingly good shooting. Was shocked how good his finishing was. As you could see in the videos, he is banging him in. Only real negatives, I'll put pace question mark, depending on your style of play, if you like slower players or if you just like pace. I didn't find it too bad, to be honest. Obviously work rates, high, you're going to be dropping deep. Not as bad as last year, but he still is up and down that pitch. But as we said, he has got his stamina. And of course his price, as we've said, 200k, a bit too much. Hopefully Irish hype, hopefully he will drop below 100. So if he does, highly recommend you out and try him. If you're thinking about him and you look at the footage, if you think you can manage with him, I'd say pull the trigger and go for him. So hopefully you did enjoy this review. Thanks a lot for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. It does help out a lot. We're trying to grow the channel, try to do the most in-depth reviews as we can, and some squad builders as well. Please check out the channel for more squad builders and reviews. Loads more to come, so stay tuned for them. Thanks for watching. Cheers lads. Peace.